Welcome to the Bravo Charlie Club podcast, making you 12 and a half minutes more awesome each week. He's Ben. I'm Richard. Let's go. Ben, how you doing this week?
I'm well, mate. Looks like you need a shave. Did the airport steal your razor?
It is shave day.
Because
I skipped it this morning. I
you were
could
going to
use
take
a
it
shave.
through carry-on, and I'm guessing that they decided Gillette's were sharp after all. Hey, mate, new listener country call-out. Croatia have joined us. So that's an informal boke, which can also be used to say goodbye. So boke is both hi and bye. Welcome to our Croatian listeners.
Yes, spoke.
The Fully Awake project, mate, wanted to pick up on a thread that I found. A former General Electric executive, his name's Ian Wilson, he wrote that life is uncertain, but you have to act anyway. And this is what I loved. No amount of sophistication is going to allay the fact that all of your knowledge is about the past and all of your decisions are about the future. What do you think of that?
I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, it's probably the crux of so many issues, right? Change, uncertainty, all those sorts of things.
No one likes change by definition, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm comfortable with a fair amount. I guess everyone has a limit, though.
Yeah. Yeah, well, probably. Yeah, fair call, I think. But I just love the fact that you've amassed this life of experiences, but it's irrelevant because it's actually all about the past, and the decisions that you're making affect your future. And I was like, wow, I've never had someone put it so succinctly to me about what life is all about. I found it really interesting. I found that in a longer read, which I'll drop into the show notes, and our listeners on the WhatsApp in the Sanctum will probably get an early look through on that one. Hey, travel tip: it's coming up to Christmas, mate. So we're all likely to get some gifts from loved ones. Personally, I think you should totally consider posting stuff home rather than carrying it. I actually tell my family to give me gift cards because I'm carry-on only. I've famously left gifts where they've been given to me in the past, only because they're too big. Any Christmas tips for you from a travel perspective, mate?
Well, big fan of the gift card as well, mostly because I've got everything that I want. And so I find kind of gift cards a bit easier, particularly for experiences rather than stuff.
Experiences are cool. Yeah, we're into that old age. Yeah, it used to be a bottle of wine. Yeah, it used to be a bottle of wine because then you didn't have to like put it on the shelf and pretend that you enjoyed it.
But you could re-gift it easy too.
Yeah, that's right.
We do have the Christmas ritual. We have the Christmas jigsaw ritual.
Oh, okay. Jigsaws are making a reappearance. So you can do other people's jigsaw puzzles?
It's kind of like, I think it's understood that it's a communal jigsaw, and so you tip the 1,000 pieces out, and you've kind of got the 5 days to get through
5 days, 1,000
people
pieces.
Just have a pick at it when they want to. Usually, kind of a couple of people will just do all the piece turning at the start because, of course, you've got to get them all up and sort them into color or
I can't do a pick at it. I have to sit. I'm being colorblind like most males in the world. I tend to place pieces by shape. And so I can't just walk past and put one because my wife will probably just laugh at me and move the pink away from the green.
I didn't know you were colorblind. There we go.
Yeah. I think it's pretty common in males actually. But yeah, so when I try to help my wife do jigsaw, she's an avid dissectologist. It's based on shape.
You're just in trouble all over the place, basically.
I'm really just there. I'm really just there for company, hey?
Well, that's a good role to play too, right? The supporting cast are important. The movie wouldn't work without it, you know?
You're right. I tell you what. Go on.
I was going to say, how about you? Any Christmas rituals in the Flintoff household?
Yeah, book early, especially if you're trying to hire a car. I'm very lucky. I go to South Australia often, and my best mate lives there, and I tend to have to jag a car from him because the rental car prices get blown out of proportion.
Don't they? They sure do.
Yeah. I'm sure I'm more interested in booking the AFL Grand Final weekend than I am Christmas weekend. So,
Fair.
probably.
Yep.
probably shows where my priorities lie. Whoops. lucky this podcast isn't listened to by anyone in my family. Only everyone.
Only everyone. Yep.
Any listener feedback recently, mate?
We do actually. Listener JG has written in and let us know that BCC is the first podcast he's ever listened to. And first podcast. And then he mainlined all 24 episodes in the back catalogue in a 48-hour period, which is awesome.
Okay. I'll say thank you, but I also have to say that's kind of cult-like. Like, he's in a trance. If he's listened to us for 25 episodes, no one deserves that. Snap out of it, JG. We aren't your leaders. I'll tell you what, he's earned some merch, though. That's a pretty decent effort. And I think if JG's the guy we're thinking of, he's single-handedly responsible for bringing the Netherlands into the top 10 listener countries. So gone from zero to hero in a quick hurry. Listeners can leave a comment, send us a text, join that inner sanctum. There's a bit of action happening in there now. We're getting better at posting stuff into there. The conundrum of the week, mate, the last 3 episodes, we've signed off in a different way. We've said we've had Bravo Charlie Club out, and then that's the pod. And then we've had Bravo Charlie Club out, and I thought you'd forgotten to say it, and so I said that's the pod. And then the most recent one, we said Bravo Charlie Club out, and then nothing. Then
it finished.
So what's the go? Is the double sign off a yay or a no? Where are you heading with this?
I don't know.
Listeners on a journey.
Exactly. We need some listener feedback to help us sort this out, I think.
Okay.
The double signed off seem redundant, but on the My First Million podcast with Uncle Sean and Sam, I really like how Sam finishes it out with, and that's the pod. So it's a bit of a homage, I guess, to a frequent listen, but we should sort it out.
Feels like the queue's going in the rack. Let's get listener vote on that one. So
exactly.
Put a thumbs up or down into the inner sanctum on. We'll post a comment for that one. Hey, a follow up conundrum, because the first one's not solved. We're letting listeners solve that one. What does it mean to descend into chaos? Because you brought this recording today forward because you said, I need to bring it forward before my house descends into chaos. And
descends into chaos, yes.
I feel like chaos is a peak activity, like it's something that you rise up to, and if you build up to a moment and then it's chaotic. But you're using it in reverse. You're saying that we descend into chaos, which I think is actually the vernacular. But what does it mean? Tell me what it is.
I think it's the before all the kids come home and the house just goes crazy. So you kind of got some control over it now, but then it goes off the rails pretty fast when you're not the only playmaker in the house. So so it's an easier recording time before the house starts to fill up. So it's the descent into chaos. I kind of like it. Like it's like order is the pinnacle, and chaos is the opposite of a pinnacle. I don't know, the valley.
And are you able to share what this chaotic moment is? Is it something that's publicly consumable? Like, what is going to happen at your house? I feel like there's people arriving with axes or something.
Just Friday, people
just Friday
have friends around, and
teenagers.
There's teenagers, and people shouting in the background. It gets a little bit unruly, and maybe some Xbox action. Who knows? But that's the thing. It's just chaos. It could be okay, but it might not control it. You can't control it. You can't control it. But I love the phrase "descends into chaos." One of these days, Ben, when I put 2 hours aside to have AI write that book I've always wanted to write, I'm going to have that phrase in there, descends into chaos. So
is that the prompt?
I'll put that in the prompt.
Write me a 200-page novel, and the only criteria, the only criteria is you must use the word descends into chaos. Yeah, I like it. Actually, I heard my daughter told me the story of how Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was named. Douglas Adams, the author, was reading a Hitchhiker's Guide to Europe book and looking up at the galaxy, and he put two together and said, it'd be fun if someone wrote that book one day, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and it planted a seed that wouldn't go away, and obviously the book came to fruition. So,
Fantastic.
never say never, mate. The descend into chaos. Look for it on your bookshelves, listeners. It's on its way.
It's waiting in AI to just have me call it forward.
Hey, that's it, Richard. Listeners have been BCC'd on our week. In next week's show, I'm going to ask you, what is the narrowest marketing niche that you've ever come across? See you next week. Bravo, Charlie Club. Out. I just want you to say it.